Hello. I'm gonna look today at the Sony WF-1000XM4 earphones. These are no longer new, as they've been first released in June 2021. But in my opinion, it's still a really good choice when it comes to noise cancelling earphones. In terms of the specs that they have, they come with small, medium, and large memory foam ear tips, which normally should offer you the maximum noise cancelling protection that you can get from this. Of course, you can use them with the aftermarket rubber ear tips, but they will reduce a little bit the ANC. They come with Bluetooth 5.2 and it has IPX4 water resistance to handle rainy days and sweat. There's inside here, each ear piece, there's a 6mm driver, which will give you a really good sound. It comes with the Sony's headphones app, which allows you to further personalize the sound, ANC, touch controls, hear through, and other things like updating the firmware on the earbuds and case. There's also support for Google Assistant and Amazon Alexa. Another great feature is speak to chat, which sometimes can be a bit annoying, especially if you're one of those people who like to humming the song. So if you start humming, it will pause because it thinks you're in a conversation. There is also support for high definition audio via the Sony LDAC, but unfortunately there is no aptX or aptX HD codec support. The case, as you will see, it's small enough to fit in your pocket and gives you 8 hours of use on the bud, which and with another 16 hours from the case, with a total of 24 hours, which I think is brilliant. It's there on the market with other competitors. It supports USB-C fast charging and QI wireless charging, but this one will charge a bit slower. And I think they say with about, if you charge it for an hour, you get about 2 hours of use, but I'm not quite sure about that. There's one catch with them. Sony released an update which a lot of users said that they have issues with the battery, which is no longer lasting 8 hours, and normally they say 12 hours without the ANC. So it's quite bad. But they also released an update 1.6.1, which according to Sony, they should reduce the battery burden and the loss of battery capacity due to long-term use. So I will have to test that and see. I'm not sure what firmware will come, but yeah, let's have a look. Let's unbox it. So let's just see how we can open this. So it looks like Sony went for this environmental case, which is easy to decompose in the environment. So here we have the 1000X series, and I think it's quite good because, you know, case you normally just throw away. Okay, that's the earbuds in the case, and then inside you will have some indications. So like they say, there'll be a piece of paper blocking them from charging. There's an LED which will show you the battery status. There's a QR code that you can scan and get the Sony Headphones Connect app. And then they say you can connect them to Bluetooth. So let's see what's inside. So first of all, you have you know, all the information and books, which To be honest, I'm quite used to this. It's a lot. They also have the 360 reality audio experience, which you can test in the app. Yeah, so there you have a lot of information, and I guess in different languages. Okay, and the warranty document. Put that back. So let's look a bit further. I think that's where you're gonna have the charging case, the charging cable, which is Type C to USB. It's quite short, I would say, but I guess you will have a different one around the house anyway. And this is where we have the ear tips, which are made of foam, and these are the large and the small one, and they come pre-installed with the medium. Let's have a quick look, see how they're made. Let's see if we can focus on it. So yeah, should be, they also say before you put them in your ear, just to make them a bit small, squish them a bit like so. You can definitely see it's memory foam. Yep. So I'm not gonna use this because I think I'm a medium normally. It's nice to see that they give you options. Okay, so I'll just take this aside. Let's see if we can nicely open this or just tear it apart. So from what I've seen, mine are made kind of like in August 2022. Okay, so that's how they look like. That's the piece of paper. SONY, of course. Quite nice and sturdy. Even with that piece of paper, they stay in pretty well. And like I said, they come pre-installed. They have a nice label for the left and right. It's quite nice because it's red and white as well. And that's your sensor in there, the black dot. And I guess that's where a microphone is. So let's see inside. It's quite normal inside, nothing special. Let's put them in and activate them. As you can see, the LED is showing green, and that means it's charging. Okay, I'm gonna pause the video to pair them and get back to you. Okay, so the sound you hear now is through the headphones microphone. I have paired them. It was easy to pair. They just come up, you just click connect, and then they will ask you to configure your Google Assistant, which I've skipped for now. Yeah, so they're loud enough. Obviously some people, they might say, if they're used to really loud headphones, they might say that they could go a bit louder, but for me it's loud enough. Yeah, I really like this feature where you just touch and hold the left earbud, and then you can hear, so it lowers down the music. You can just hear it as a background, and then you can hear your environment, you can speak with people. So let me just try that now. You will just say ambient sound, and then you can hear yourself. So I'm gonna release it. Obviously then you can play and pause with the touch. Yeah, I mean there's all sorts of options. Obviously compared to other earbuds from other companies, Sony doesn't allow you to personalize too much the touch controls, but I think it's still okay. I don't think you can control the volume. But yeah, that's all. I like the way they sound. You can modify the sound through the app to be more suitable for you. For example, I like more bass, so I just change it to give more bass. And yeah, I'm really happy with them. I'm gonna test them in the next days and announce if it's anything wrong with. But yeah, thank you for watching.